When car brands bring out new car models, it can take up to a year for them to reach Irish forecourts and for you at home to get a test drive. So we've come to the European launch of the new Mazda 3 to do the hard work for you.
Well, there was no time for coffee. It was straight into the driving seat and on my way.
So far, I'm liking it a lot. It's quite nippy. The cabin is very quiet. You know, I think it's going to attract a lot of interest, primarily because it's a very different car from the previous Mazda 3. The old Mazda 3 wasn't a bad looking car, but it did need updating to keep up with its neighbours, namely the Volkswagen Golf. Now the new version, it inherits its kind of curving lines and body bulges from the larger Mazda 6, which is no mean feat in a smaller car. The front grille, it wraps really nicely into the lines. The front and the rear overhangs suggest performance. Now the look of a car, it is down to personal taste, but there's no doubt with this car, Mazda have made a huge leap forward.
Well, we've had a go in the petrol version. It's a 1.5 and will set you back just over 21 grand. Now it's time to test drive the diesel version. It's a 2.2 litre. It puts out 150 brake horsepower and it'll set you back just over 25 grand.
We are going to explore some roads in Barcelona. It does have something really cool called Sky Active technology, which just sounds like pure marketing jargon, but there is some clever science behind it. They've reworked the car using lighter materials, so the bodywork, the steel is lighter and stronger than ever before. They've also used world leader compression ratios. That just means you're maximising your fuel efficiency and your performance too. The downside to press trips is if you were reviewing car that you didn't really bond with, shall we say, it'd be very difficult to see it.
But with a car like this one, it really is very hard to fault. And my only criticism, we're clutching at straws here, would be the lack of engine choice.
Actually just following the cameraman and I pretty much know he doesn't really have a baldy beam where he's going, so we could end up in a field. I love those really twisty, windy roads. Kind of reminds me of Donegal or Kerry, the Connor Pass. And the Mazda 3, well, it handled them beautifully. Oh, I'm not sure these shoes were a very good idea. I think I'll be taking these off.
Yeah, driving in heels, especially on these roads, is pretty tough. And right now, I'm dreaming of some tapas and a nice glass of Rioja.
You've got to tweet these things, you know. So this is it. This is the official press launch of the Mazda 3. It's all very fancy. Have to concentrate now.
A new day, fresh legs, and I'm looking forward to spending a few more hours in Barcelona with a Mazda 3.
You know, the great thing about these press launches is that there's always somebody on hand to explain everything to you. There's loads of new technology in this car. I'm here with Jonas, who's from Mazda Europe, and he's going to just talk us through some of the features. So Jonas, off you go. Tell us what's new.
You have the head-up display. Besides of that, you have the entertainment and infotainment display. You can either listen to internet radio or you can even let the system read out the latest Twitter news or Facebook posts to you while driving.
So it reads out your tweets?
Well,
that's amazing!
Overall, I found the new Mazda 3 really great fun to drive. It's a high-performance car with loads of personality. It arrives in Ireland along with a saloon version this coming December.